For today's video, I wanted to film swapping my screen time for reading time because I wasn't able to hit my Goodreads goal for this year and I really want to get back into reading. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of mine. This is a new video for my channel. I don't really do any book related videos.
No one can cancel me. I'm swaying along with the trees.
So the first book I'm going to start off reading today is Beach Read. I started this while I was on vacation on the beach. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't read while listening to music that has lyrics. I have like coffee shop music playing in the background and it is such a nice cozy vibe. Beach Read I actually enjoy a lot more than I thought I would, but I'm not immersed in the story right now. Usually when I read my fantasy books, it's like I'm in the story and I can imagine everything happening, but for this book I'm just not there. I keep forgetting things like, where are they going? They're going to interview this woman. Oh, but what happened to this woman? Why are they interviewing her? Gus is a... When P was talking about the split, I thought P meant... This book is very good. I love this plot twist. I've been reading for about an hour and a half. I have to say I really enjoy this book. So Emily Henry is now one of my favorite authors. I'm gonna buy her other two books. It was a bit slow at the beginning and it took me a while to get into it and like to really develop a connection to the characters, but now I'm like fully invested. Yesterday I wasn't able to complete the challenge. I'm not sure how many hours I read because I fell asleep with both my book league timer and my regular timer going. Minutes left, but I have to get ready for school because it's my first day of school today. I have to get to school now. I'll probably read a bit at school. I'm gonna take a random book with me to go. No, you know what? I'll just take Beach Read. I don't feel like carrying two books. I failed yesterday's challenge. I'm also a very slow reader, as you may notice. I don't read a lot, and I'm trying to change that, which is why I'm doing this challenge, but that's why I read very slow. Choose my next book. Emily Henry is such an amazing writer. Her characters have so much depth, so well rounded. They're very 3D, they're very real. They have baggage, they have history, they have an actual life before the book happened. I'm already very immersed in the book. I'm so invested, and I already have like some people that I suspect could be responsible for the deaths of the sisters.
Fire started in me, no one can cancel me. I'm swaying.
I have an hour 33 minutes left. I think I'm gonna go over for the timer today just because that's really not that much time for reading, and this book is actually pretty good. The rest of the week doesn't have a lot of hours. Friday it's 2 hours 11 minutes. Saturday 2 hours 36 minutes. Sunday an hour and 50 minutes. So I might take the average of my phone and my iPad and then take that screen time instead.
I like to plan, so I'm never in suspense. I'm pouring gasoline on the fire started in me. No one can cancel me. I'm swaying along with the trees. The sun is falling and the water is starting to freeze. That's why I close my eyes when I'm crossing the street. 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 That's why I close my eyes when I'm crossing the street. I feel like everyone's world is spinning faster than mine. For somebody who hates change, I sure love checking the time. I feel like ending the world would be a victimless world. For somebody who hates change, I sure love changing my mind. Gasoline on fire started in me. No one can cancel me. I'm swaying along with the trees. The sun is falling and the water is starting to freeze. That's
Just a mini little comment. So I'm currently on page 200, and I feel like this book was so much easier for me to read and get immersed in than Beach Read, even though Beach Read was a really great book, which I feel like just signals that my heart really is in fantasy fiction genres. I don't usually read thriller. I feel like I just can't ship any couples in these types of books because I never know if the guy is responsible for the murder. So as much as I want to ship her and Cassius, every time I read their passages, it's like, yes, that's so adorable, I want them together. But another part of my brain is like, oh, what if he's the one that's behind all of this? Lack of phone screen time with my iPad screen time, but it just says so I have nothing to go off of, so I'm just gonna go off my phone. I am almost done House of Salt and Sorrows. I don't know if it's a 5-star read, but it's very captivating. I thought I would just tell you a bit more about the book now that I've read it. There's a house of 12 sisters. At the beginning of the book, you experience one of the sisters dying. That was the 4th sister to die, and the main character is Anna Leigh. She is one of the sisters. One of her little sisters starts seeing ghosts of the dead sisters, and ever since she pointed those ghosts out to Anna Leigh now sees them. One day they discover this ball, so every night the sisters sneak out, they go to this ball, dance with beautiful men, and Anna Leigh is starting to think that this ball is a bit suspicious. Anna Leigh also meets someone named Cassius. You don't really know anything about his background. He just appears out of nowhere. Nobody's ever heard of him. He's like this captain's son, and her father knows the captain but had no idea he had a son. So he's just this very mysterious character, and obviously they start something. But throughout the whole book, you're unsure if you can trust Cassius. There's also a stepmom who is around the sister's age but married to their dad, and she's carrying a son. She's also kind of suspicious, at least at the beginning of the book. Essentially evil stepmom vibes. I don't know, there's just a lot of people that I'm suspicious about right now, and I don't know who is behind all this. I like that it's easy paced, and I read through it really fast because I just want to know what's happening, and I just want to know who's behind all this. I have a theory, because it has to be someone that you kind of know, have a connection to. It can't be someone that's just random in the background that you don't know whatsoever. Also has to be someone that the main character trusts and likes so that it can be like shocking. I thoroughly enjoyed the read. I don't usually read thriller. The reason being that if I start a thriller book, I have to finish it in one sitting because I just can't stand the suspense. Of course there was romance. It's really hard for me to read a book that doesn't have romance in it. It could be better. It was supposed to be unexpected, the person behind everything, but I did figure it out. It was exactly that person that I thought it was, but I just feel like it was a bit like loosely tied. Like it didn't all come together in the end. There wasn't enough background about this character and about like the family to be able to have this be like, oh my god, that was so amazing. And I get it, that was the point, that was the whole reason why the plot twist existed, but at the same time it just felt a bit incomplete. There's also a sequel to this book, but it's a spin-off of one of the sisters. I hate reading spin-offs. I cannot read a book that's not about the main character. I had many cries for this book, which I wasn't expecting at all. I read 2 books in 7 days. Usually by this time I would have read 0. In 2021 I read 9 books only out of 15. 2022, last year, I read 19 books, and this year I'm hoping to read 40 to get back on track with my reading. I was just about to fill out my book journal. I have like this journal that I keep for all the books that I've read. Then I thought I just want it to be more organized, so I went on Etsy and I found a bunch of like super cute templates, and I am loving these. It is 12:44. I have 25 minutes left. I honestly don't have any energy to pick out a book right now, so I'm just gonna continue reading my online book, which is The Awakening by Nora Roberts. I just found it online for free. Sometimes I do this. I did this with the Shatter Me series actually. I'll look up the book if it's a huge series. Well, at the time it was like 3 books, but I'll look up the first book online and I'll see if I like it. If I like it, I'll buy the physical book. Let me know if any of you guys do this. So far, I have to say, I'm not liking this book. I have school tomorrow and I have to wake up at like 6, so I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm failing today. I'm still trying to give The Awakening a try. There is one review that perfectly sums up how I feel about The Awakening by Nora Roberts. Well, I've reached that point where I'm trolling Goodreads looking for negative reviews to support my opinions, so it's time to give up. I've never read Nora Roberts before and can confidently say I won't again. Not to be blunt, but this was just bad writing. Like weird turns of phrases and grammatically unpleasant sentences. Not to mention the incredibly slow pacing and weak character writing. The LGBTQ characters were so stereotypical that I felt embarrassed reading them. Breen didn't feel like a real person, and neither did anyone else for that matter. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a book related video, and I hope to find some book lovers with this video, and I hope you guys join my channel and subscribe. Let me know what you're reading now if you're reading, and what you recommend I read. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!